Hey guys, Dr. Ben here, Functional Medicine Centers. So glad to have you on this morning. Going to go over some interesting information that came out in the last 24 to 48 hours and talk to you guys about you or anybody you know that is getting the COVID vaccine and what you still need to do and what the expectations are from that vaccine. So some of you have said that you will get it. Some of you have said that you won't get it. Regardless, I'm not telling you whether you should or should not get the vaccine. What I am telling you is just what some of the information coming out is, and then you guys make those informed decisions yourself. So yesterday, and this was December 14th, our Surgeon General Jerome Adams came out. He was on Good Morning America, and he said that even after you get a vaccine for COVID, you're still going to need to wear a mask and you're still going to need to social distance because the vaccine does not prevent infection. It is going to be helping to prevent severe illness. So this was pretty interesting when I read that because I had looked at the Pfizer trial, I had looked at the Moderna trial, some of these different ones and said, wow, that's pretty interesting, the statistics, and we've talked about this. So in the Pfizer trial, they had 44,000 people roughly, and they divided them into two different groups of 22,000 people. And when they came out and said that the Pfizer vaccine was 90% effective, I assumed they were talking about effective at preventing COVID and COVID infection of any kind. But in reality, it sounds like they were actually talking about preventing serious illness, because out of those 44,000 people, when they came out and said 90% effective, only 94 people out of those 44,000 had been infected. 10% of those were in the placebo group, 90% were in the vaccinated group. So kind of interesting. I was like, that's a lot of people, even in the placebo group, and having, what is that, 85 or so people out of 22,000 only getting infected. And I was like, that really doesn't sound right, because even some of these people have been in since April, and so a lot of these people had not gotten infection, where if you look at even just straight numbers of if this virus was going around, we would have more than that. So kind of interesting. And now they come out and say that it actually is not going to prevent the illness from spreading. It's going to be preventing serious illness. So interesting there. And so the intention then is that everyone, even when you go out and get the vaccine over the next 2-3 weeks, you're going to need to be still masking, still social distancing. So I feel sorry for a lot of people that have been waiting for this and waiting to be able to go see grandma, go to the assisted living home, any of these things, because they probably still won't be allowed to do that. In theory, if they say that you'll still need to wear a mask and social distance because it's not going to prevent infection of anybody else, then they unfortunately probably will not be able to go and hug grandma and do all those things that they were hoping to do. So kind of a big turnaround here that they're talking about. And it's interesting that he said that on the day that they started getting these vaccines out there. So just be aware, for any loved ones that are looking at doing some type of vaccination with COVID, whether it's the Pfizer, Moderna, any of those, they are going to be recommending or enforcing that you still have to wear a mask, still has to social distance. It's not like you're going to be able to go to the grocery store and not wear a mask. Hey, Michelle, good to see you up there in Estes Park. But it's pretty with all the snow. You're still going to need to wear a mask. You're still going to need to social distance. You're still going to need to stay away from doing big gatherings, all types of different things. So this to me, I was a little bit surprised and a little bit kind of like, well, why are we going down this path of, is this the right type of vaccine even, or are there other kinds that might be more beneficial for the people that are wanting to get a vaccine? vaccine because it doesn't seem to be doing what we were hoping to do, to, okay, sure, stop severe illness, but not stop the transmission. So again, not really the news that I was expecting to hear yesterday. So if you haven't seen this, I will post a couple links down below. Even Dr. Fauci had said this over the last month, that you guys will continue need to you need to continue to wear the mask and continue to social distance. And then also, he's saying even probably for the entire 2021 year, people will still need to be wearing masks, and even said on Thanksgiving that you will still need to be wearing a mask next Thanksgiving, just because it is going to be slow rollout of these of the vaccinations. The Pfizer one, interesting there, it has to be kept at negative 90 degrees Fahrenheit, so it basically has to be on dry ice and transported around, so tons of logistics as far as that goes as well. So again, share this with anybody that you know, anybody that's thinking about getting the vaccine, to be able to go and see grandma, some things like that. Let them know for sure, because a lot of people are going to be thinking, oh my gosh, we're going to be able to go and see grandma, go and go to the concert, whatever it is, and not wear a mask, all that. But they're saying now that you will still need to wear a mask, you'll still need to social distance, so this isn't fixing a lot of those issues there. So, keep that immune system up. That's basically what this is telling us. You've got to keep your immune system strong. You've got to keep your body vital. You've got to keep your body able to fight anything off, because even if somebody around you has gotten vaccine, or everybody in your office has gotten the vaccine except you, they're still going to be able to transmit that virus, is the concern, and it will just protect from serious illness. So take your vitamin D, take your C, take your all of your zinc, everything you possibly can. Yesterday we talked about ivermectin. That's coming down the pike. Hopefully the FDA gets some emergency use approval of that. There's a lot of different tools out there to help your body be as strong as possible to fight a cold, a flu, anything out there. So that is ultimately what we've got to do. We've got to strengthen our body, and strength will beat this over any type of prevention. Unfortunately, it's very challenging to prevent viruses from traveling around. So keep your body as strong as you possibly can, and share this with anybody that you know that's thinking about getting the virus, because they will need to continue to wear a mask and social distance and do all the things that they were talking about. So make it a great day, everybody, and we'll talk soon, and stay strong out there.